What is up, guys? Gamer That Sucks here, and today I just got a quick video to show you. I shouldn't say really quick because it's actually pretty long, and this is the location of all the Korok seeds located in the Great Plateau area. Now, if you see in the map right here, I'm currently showing you the location of a certain person that you need to speak to before you can start looking for the seeds, and his name is Hetsu. Now, the reason why you want to speak to this person is because he's going to give you a side quest for you to do. And once you start the side quest, he's going to tell you that you need to find seeds. And if you find seeds for him, he will actually help you out. So this is how we start looking for the seeds. So with his side quest, you need to get his special maracas. Now, his special maracas are currently being guarded by some enemies. So you just need to go up the mountain and find the opening right here. And you just need to kill the enemies. I'm gonna cut to the part where I kill the last enemy here, just so you guys don't see me screwing up the battle, because I almost died, as you can see there. But once you kill the enemy, you need to go to the chest, open up the chest, and you'll get some special maracas. Now, once you get the maracas, you're gonna have to go back to Hetsu, and you're gonna have to give him the maracas, and he'll tell you that they're empty, and he needs seeds in order for him to use them. Now, the reason why you want to find these seeds is because what happens here is that Hetsu will make your inventory bigger. So it's actually a really good thing for you to find these seeds. So as you see right here, I'm currently opening up the chest and I got the maracas. Now, once you get the maracas, like I said, you have to give it back to Hetsu. I did speed up this part here so you guys don't see me walking a lot. Make this a little bit quicker. And like I said, this is the part where I speak to Hetsu, and he'll talk about how he needs seeds in order for him to use them. Now, while this is just happening here, I'm just going to let you know that I did cut some parts because I did mess up some places. So I'm just going to show you the parts exactly where the seeds are, where you can find them, and what you need to do with them. Because sometimes there are special things you need to do in order to get the seed. Now, once you speak to Hetsu, you're going to need to travel to a shrine. So let's just open up the map here. And we're going to have to travel to the shrine that's currently, if you see right here on the map, we're going to go to the one on the bottom right. So for all these shrines, you've actually already got them if you did the beginning of the game. So you should already get them and you can just travel to them easily. And like I said, this is only for the Great Plateau. So you'll be able to travel everywhere within the Great Plateau. So once you get to the shrine, you're just gonna need to go to the back and climb up the wall here. And when you climb up the wall, just drop down and have your magnet rune ready. You're gonna have to use your magnet in order to lift up this door. Once you lift up the door, there's going to be a rock in which you have to pick up, and you'll get the first seed. Now, as you can see here, this is the first seed that we get, and he'll say that you found him, and he'll give you a seed. Now, once you have that first seed, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the next seed, which is actually right beside it. Now, for this part, all you need to do actually is just drop down, and you'll see it right at the wall of this border right here. As you can see here, I'm currently doing it. I couldn't really find it at first. I was really confused. I didn't know exactly where it was. But all you need to do here is just go down this wall. As you can see, I'm currently going to do that right now. And also, if you are wondering why I'm talking over the gameplay, it's due to the fact that if you just let the video run without any sort of commentary, you can get copyrighted striked by Nintendo. So I don't want to risk that, so I'm just going to keep talking through it. Once you drop down, you'll see another door in which you have to use the magnet in order to lift it up. And there's going to be a rock right underneath it. Just pick up the rock, and you're going to get the second seed. Same thing's going to happen here. The person will tell you how you found them, and he'll give you the seed for finding him. Alright, so after finding the second person here, we're going to travel to the next shrine. So this shrine is at the bottom of the Great Plateau area. And the reason why we're going to go here is actually really important, because it's going to help you with the other ones that you're going to need to find. So as soon as you get to this shrine here, the DAIM shrine, we're gonna have to just jump off the cliff and glide right into that house or hut that you see in front of Link. Now, as soon as you drop, just make sure you go inside first and you open the chest. This is really important because inside that chest is going to be a warm doublet, which you see right now. Now, with the warm doublet, you'll be able to go into cold areas and you won't freeze to death. The armor will give you enough warmth for you to survive through it. And in the Great Plateau area, there is some areas that are cold, so it would really help you. Now, once you get the chest, you're just going to go outside and climb the hut or the house, whatever. And once you get to the top, you're going to see some leaves there floating. And just make sure you examine it and you'll find the next Korok. And the Korok will just give you the seed. And now we are good to go. And we just need to travel to the next shrine, which is going to be on the top left. So as you can see here, all these stars on the map represent where these seeds are located. So like I said, we're just going to go to the top right. I'm sorry, not the top left. The top right shrine, which is called the Oman Ao Shrine. We're going to teleport there. So once we get there, first thing, you want to get the chest that's underneath the water right there. So just make sure you use your magnet and you'll be able to get that chest right there. So, as you can see here, for some reason, I have this thing where when I try to use my runes, I accidentally press B, which I forget that B is to put things away. So once you get this chest, you get some amber, which is really good to sell some things. And just make your way here to this tree stump that's going to be located right here if you are following the guide. And you're going to see here that this tree stump has a hole. So what you need to do is use your magnet rune and bring up the boulder into that hole. Just make sure you place the boulder in there. Don't just drop it because sometimes it'll fall like it did here. So just use the magnet rune, put it in there, and you'll be able to find the next Korok. Now the Korok here will say the same thing, that you found him, and he'll give you a seed. Now, as soon as you get this Korok seed, just walk a little bit more to the left if you are looking north. Yeah, and then just go to these two stones right here and just pick up the rock and you'll find another Korok in which he'll give you a seed. So they're really close to each other. And once you get that, just make sure you just follow the direction that I'm currently going to and you'll find the next Korok seed as well. Now, this one really caught me off guard. Here you can see on the map exactly where it is. What you need to do here in this section, all you need to do is just use a sword or whatever and strike the pile of leaves and you'll be able to find the Korok. I was just thrown off by that little shining light there. I didn't know how to get it exactly, but all you need to do is just hit the leaves, you'll find a rock, pick up the rock, and then you'll get the next Korok right here. Now once you get this Korok, you're gonna have to just follow exactly where I'm going, as we're going to get two more Korok seeds around here. So just go straight exactly where I'm currently going. And here, you're going to see a small little mountain. All you need to do is just climb up the mountain and pick up the rock. Alright, so once you picked up the rock, you'll get the other Korok, and he'll give you the seed as well. And now we have one more seed around here. Now this one also caught me off guard a little bit. I believe this is the one where you need to go in between the wood bark right here. That was on your left. And you just need to go in there and you'll see a flower that's just standing by itself. You just need to go up to it and it'll disappear. And then just keep following that flower. It'll keep switching places. And it'll get you right to where that pointer is in the map, where the star is. That's exactly where the last flower is going to be. So just keep going to it and you'll be able to find the Korok and he'll give you the seed. Alright, so once you've gotten the seed, you've gotten the seeds for the top left location. Now we're just going to go down onto where you see the lake there. So we're just going to make our way just follow the same way that I'm going. So I did speed up this part here because, like I said, it cuts the time a little bit shorter and you guys don't see me walk for a long time. And it's sped up just enough for you to see exactly where I'm going. So just make your way up this little mountain here. And you're going to have to keep running. And in this little ledge here that you see like a hill thing, just keep going up to it and just dive. So just do a nosedive. As soon as you dive, you'll be able to get the next Korok seed because you need to dive right into those leaves, right in the middle as well. So once you've gotten that, just make your way to the Temple of Time. And you're going to need to climb exactly the same way that you climbed when you got the paraglider. So once you are climbing, just make sure you climb all the way up. Don't just stop exactly where you got the paraglider. You need to go a little bit higher. So just keep making your way all the way up here. And once you get up here, you're going to see the leaves floating again, and you need to examine them. Once you examine them, you'll be able to get the next Korok seed. I didn't speed this part up because I wanted you guys to see the leaves floating. And if you do try to just jump your way up to the top, you might fall. So I recommend you to just keep going up slowly. If you do have better stamina, you can just keep jumping if you like. It's all up to you. Alright, so now we've got the next Korok seed here. Once we got the Korok seed, we can now teleport to the next shrine. And the next shrine is going to be the one located to the far left in Great Plateau. Now, like I said, just keep in mind, this is only in Great Plateau. This isn't in the other areas. So you'll have these shrines already investigated, and you can fast travel to all of them. So once you reach the NAMUT shrine, you're just gonna have to equip the warm doublet that we got from the chest. Like I said, this is really important for you to get because that way you don't have to make any food and waste time doing that. So once you have that warm doublet, you'll be good to go here. And just make your way exactly where I'm going. You're gonna have to paraglide. It makes it a lot easier. Alright, so this is a part where I cut. And for this section, it's still in the same section. All you need to do is just come down in this small little snowbank. And then you're gonna have to come down again. Just make sure you have your paraglider ready because you are going to fall right into that small little section that you see right there. Once you fall, you're going to have to use your magnet rune and use that small little cube that you're seeing right there to put it on the other side of the wall. So just bring it to the other side there and just make sure you stack it right in the middle of those two blocks there. And once you have that, you'll be able to get the next Korok seed. So there is another seed right beside it, but what I recommend you to do is just fast travel back to the shrine. It makes it a lot easier than trying to climb up the wall. I did try to climb up the wall before, but I kept falling, so it's just easier for you to teleport to the shrine. Alright, so now that we've made it back to the shrine, just follow the same way that I'm going. We're going to glide towards the other seed here, and you're going to see, as you see right now, there is an ice block. For this ice block, you're going to need some fire arrows. You can get fire arrows pretty much anywhere. I did have to cut this section here to get the fire arrows. So once you use the fire arrows, you'll see that the iceberg or the ice block will melt. Just keep doing it until it completely melts, and then you'll see the floating leaves when you'll be able to get the next Korok seed. Alright, so once you get the next Korok seed, just make sure you paraglide exactly where I'm going right now. You're going to see the bridge here. Now this section was really frustrating because what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to use your magnet rune here as well to use the doors that you're currently going to see what I'm going to do here. So I did try to use the freeze rune, but that didn't work. So just make sure you use your manic rune on this door that's going to be right there. And just bring it right underneath the bridge here, exactly where the ice pillar is. So I did speed up this part here because it was really frustrating trying to do this. So all you need to do is just play with this thing until you get it right exactly where you see the log. So you'll see here in just a second how it was set up. You don't really have to have it set up perfectly. As long as you can get underneath the bridge, you'll be good to go. So that was the best that I could have moved the plate. So all you need to do is just get underneath the bridge so you can examine the floating leaves and you'll get the next Korok seed. So once you have the seed, you're going to have to go to the lonely star that I like to call. It's mostly on the upper side of the map. So that's the lonely star, and that's pretty much the only seed that you need to go to for that side. So you're going to need the plate once again. So just make sure you have your magnet rune ready and just put it the same way that it was before so you can cross the bridge. You don't necessarily need the other plate. You can just jump and climb up the wall. Just go up the mountain here, exactly where I'm going. And then once you get to this part, just jump. You're going to see exactly right here in a second. And as soon as you jump, you're going to see the blocks. Just use the small little cube to complete the box, the cube that's on the right. So once you completed it, you'll be able to get the next Korok seed. Alright, so now that we've got that Korok seed in the lonely area of the map, we're going to have to travel to the shrine once again. So just make sure you fast travel. Alright, so once you fast travel to the shrine here, once again, you're going to just paraglide exactly where I'm currently going. And I did speed up this part as well, so it doesn't take that long. So for this part, you're going to see a circle with rocks on it, and there's going to be one part that's not completed. All you're going to need to do is just pick up the rock that's laying down there and just drop it exactly in that part where it's missing. And you'll get the next Korok seed as well. Alright, so after getting the Korok seed here, we're going to go to the next two that are at the bottom of the map. So just follow the same way I'm going. Like I said, I did speed up this part as well, so you don't have to see it for that long. Now this is another part that was really frustrating to me. What you need to do here is you need to drop down as well, right up to the point where you see that small little opening right there. You're going to see a huge slab on top, and what you need to do is you need to use your stasis to stop the time on it, and then you need to hit it enough for it to just fly away. So here I'm just hitting it, and you'll see that it'll just fly away, and underneath that huge slab of whatever it was, there's going to be a rock in which you need to pick up, and you'll get the next Korok seed. Now after getting this Korok seed, I would just recommend you to climb the wall here. I don't recommend jumping if you don't have the stamina, as you will fall. So just go up very slowly here and you'll be able to make it. Once you make it up, you'll be able to see that the next seed is right beside it. So just drop down here and just paraglide onto this small little section, and then just go down, and right behind that pillar sort of thing, you'll be able to see the next rock in which you need to pick up. Now, once you get this last rock here, you'll have gotten all the seeds located around the map, but there's actually one more seed you need to get. And that last seed is located in the Shrine of Resurrection, exactly where you spawn when you start the game. So you need to go back to it. I'm just showing you here that we did get all the seeds on the map, because they will show on your map after you get them that this is where you found the seeds. So now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna teleport back to the Shrine of Resurrection. And as soon as you get to the Shrine of Resurrection, all you need to do is go to the table where you first woke up in the beginning of the game. So just go back there and you'll be able to see that there is some leaves floating. And just make sure you examine it and you'll be able to get the last seed. Hopefully this was helpful to you. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and leave a comment as well, because those are always appreciated. If you like, you can also subscribe to me. And I also gotta give props to the Reddit person who posted the pictures and exactly where they were. I just decided to make a video guide on it to make it a lot easier for people that don't have access to Reddit or that didn't see the Reddit post. So hopefully the Reddit person gave me permission to upload the video, and if he did, then you're probably seeing it right now. So see you guys next time.